Recently, I've been reading about the late Dhirubhai Ambani, whose life inspired the Mani Ratna movie, Guru. He was one of the world's wealthiest business people when he died in 2006. And one of his quotes stuck in my mind.
Share the wisdom, Guru Michal.
He said that if you don't build your own dream, someone else will hire you to help build theirs. Anyway, we've met someone who definitely has focused on building his own dream.
Oh yes, he's Gerard Nobin, and there's more than one dream in his portfolio.
Kajal visited Gerard's corporate HQ in Durban.
From chef to entrepreneur, Gerard Nobin's entrepreneurial flair has taken him from the suburbs of Sydenham to London, Russia, and down under. We chat to him to find out what drives him, what motivates him, and about his most recent projects.
Durban-born, Gerard now travels between the UK, South Africa, and wherever else in the world he's involved in engineering projects.
Gerard, thank you for joining us here on Mela today.
Thank you.
GNT Group, tell us more about it and what is your role in the company?
I'm the MD and founder of GNT Group. I started the company in 2006 in London, where we started consulting in the petrochemical industry in Russia. We do all the petrochemical plants in Russia, Belarus and Kazakhstan. When the recession hit us in London, that's when we started GNT Group South Africa, and the company's grown ever since.
How did you and your wife get involved in engineering?
GNT stands for Gerard and Tracy, and Tracy is the HR director for GNT Projects. In 2006, somebody found my details online and they sent me some tender documents to have a look at, and they said, we'll put it forward for you, but you would need to start your own company, and that's where GNT started.
You lost your dad at a very young age. You probably have a resilient mom. What was it like growing up?
My mom's been my backbone from day one. She's my financial advisor. Any decision I make, I pick up the phone, no matter where I am in the world. I ask her for advice first before I make the decision.
Now, you used to be a chef. Are you cooking anything for us today?
Not tonight. Today we employ chefs to cook for us.
But how did that happen?
I studied to become a chef when I finished school, but didn't pursue that. I went straight into my stepdad Garnet's engineering company.
Entrepreneurial hunger is sometimes never satisfied. Tell us more about your most recent project and what's in the pipeline.
Levu is a project that we've been working on for the last 3 years. It's the largest luxury yacht in Durban. It seats 200 people. It's a dinner cruise around Durban Harbour. We offer a 4-course meal, a live jazz band, DJs on board. It's a 2.5-hour cruise around the harbour.
What advice do you have for budding entrepreneurs? And what advice do you have for entrepreneurs that are currently in South Africa wanting to expand abroad?
For youngsters, I would say education first. Follow through. Don't just start it and then stop halfway and forget about it. Follow it through. With guys that are looking to go overseas market is a very difficult market. Going into Africa, a very tricky business. You got to know what you're doing before you start investing any money.
Gerard, thank you so much, and I look forward to our evening on Levu.
Thank you very much.
A harbour by day has its shirt sleeves rolled up, but come nightfall, it takes on a more seductive persona.
Well, it seems Gerard hasn't lost all interest in the hospitality industry. We're on Levu, Durban's only floating restaurant, and one of Gerard's latest projects. It's the perfect place for us to find out more about him. Gerard, how did you come up with the concept of a floating restaurant?
In 2010, myself and my partner Nick Drainius flew to New York and Miami to have a look at a few concepts, and today we have Levu in Durban Harbour.
Most successful people experience failures. How did you handle failure, if you had any?
I've had my ups and downs. I've just picked myself up, dusted myself off and carried on, and with God's help, this is where I am today.
Captain, would you mind if I take over?
No problem. Take over.
Left, turn
Just a little bit to the left.
Nick, how did you and Gerard become friends, and how did you become partners?
We've been friends for a good couple of years now, for 15, 20 years.
What qualities do you admire in him?
He's honest, hardworking, and does the job.
Now, talking about Levu, what has the response been like from the Durban diners?
The response has been great. People love the music, they love the atmosphere, the cuisine. We've had a couple of engagements on board. It's a nice romantic setting.
Durban has been the birthplace and starting point for many enterprising entrepreneurs, and many of them go across the globe in search of new opportunities and challenges. But it's really great when they come back home and float new ventures. I'm sure Gerard has an exciting journey ahead of him, but this city will always be a favorite anchorage for him.